What's going on? Today I'll be showing you around in Notion. We will be creating a dashboard, just like the one you see on the screen right now. We'll be creating only this goal and to-do, this task management system. And since I know it can be really confusing to start up in Notion, we'll just be taking it slow and doing some very basic things. So let's go right ahead and begin. Okay, so now that we have this dashboard open, let's go right ahead and make a heading for our to-do list. So let's just write slash and then 2 to create a medium section heading. Then we will write to-dos, and then we'll make a little divider here just to symbolize. So the next thing we'll do is we will write slash, and then we'll write board. As you can see here, just inline is fine. Now that we have a board, let's go ahead and get rid of this no status. Just hide it, that's fine. As you can see already now, we have this not started, in progress, and completed. So that's really fine. But let's give it a name real quick. Let's just call it to-dos or tasks. So now that we have this here, as you can see, it's sliding here. If you want to get rid of this, there's a very simple function right here, and you can just click on full width. There we go. But I don't have that on my own, and I'll show you why. So now we have this board. Let's create some tasks. So say you haven't bought groceries yet. So groceries is a task, right? And then we can, let's say, walk the dogs. And maybe you also have to buy a book. And the last task could be something like go to the gym. So now that that's done, we're going to want to, let's say you have gone to the gym already and you are in the process of buying a book. It's on its way, maybe. But this doesn't look like what I had. So what you're going to want to do is you'll want to add a view, create this view here, and you're going to want to click on gallery. But let's first just give it a name, call it next actions. That's fine, click on gallery, create, there we go. Now, these cards are really huge. So we're going to properties here, then we will just small. There we go. And there's no need to display this content. So just click on none. But you can click on the status here to see the exact progress. And these cards were there from the start. I'll just delete them. You will have them as well unless you deleted them. So just go ahead and remove them. But what if you don't want to see the tasks that you already have completed? You just want to see what you have to do next. Well, you can create a filter. Just click here and add a filter. Now, we want to sort the completed tasks. So let's click on status. And if it is not complete, we will show it. That's a mistake. So as you can see, we are in the progress of buying a book. We haven't walked the dogs and we haven't bought groceries. But all of these 3 things are displayed as your next actions, and you can easily create a new one. Just right here. And then you can give it a name. Let's say you have to go for a walk. And you want to, you haven't done that yet. There, that's added. And it's really that easy. That's all you had to do. And now that you're on your dashboard, maybe you have this to do. You think, well, this is kind of boring having it this color. Well, you can actually click on this button right here and change the text color. I use red because I really like the red color that Notion has. But this is really the way that you could create a simple to-do system. You can add multiple, additional parameters. That's just by doing, well, first of all, the assign function is really not useful if you're alone or you're making this for yourself. So just click on delete on that. But you can add a property here, click on date, and you can just select a deadline. Well, I want my book by Sunday, so there's the deadline. You can also write some notes to yourself with this text function. Maybe you have a goal of buying multiple books, so you would select this number and you can write bought by, change this to books. You've bought 5 books so far. So that's really how you do it, and you can add multiple things. There are very many properties that you can add. You can add phones. Maybe you are calling the bookstore often or something like that. Maybe you want to add some files and media, some say the poster image for the book or whatever it could be. This is more advanced right here. I will touch on them on some time, but not right now, since this is just the basics of creating this initial to-dos. And you can hook this up to a calendar. So we've already selected a date for our books. So we can just click on this right here. We can add a new view and we can click on calendar. Then we can just name it calendar. And as you can see here, buy books. Well, that's on Sunday. But maybe you want to show that you're doing it right now. It's in progress. You just click on properties right here, and then you click on status. You can also show how many you've bought there. And you can do this for any property that you decide to add. For example, the date as well. And as you can see, it says no property. That's because there's 4 additional tasks that we haven't given a date. So you can click on those and give it a date, but you don't have to. You can just only have the tasks that have deadlines or somehow needs to be put in the calendar on here. So you just click on next actions again, or you could also go back to board view. So the last thing I want to show you for today is creating this list view. Lists are really easy to they're a really easy way to see it as well. Just click on the list here and create this. Now you can see everything. And you could do the same again with the filters, but perhaps you just want to sort them. You want to make sure that not started comes before in progress, and then in progress comes before completed. So you can click on here and you click filter. Add the filter here and just status. Oh, I'm very sorry, that was wrong. You have to sort. That's right. So you click on sort and you're just sorting by status here. Not started come first because we sorted by ascending, in progress, and then completed. And that's really all there is to it. This is a very simple to-do list. You can add multiple functions to this. You can relate it to other databases so that you can kind of interchange them. For example, if we go back to my own, right here, as you can see, I have, let's say, read Steve Jobs. Well, I'm doing the task because I'm currently reading it. I read about 200 pages. It's a book. My deadline is Sunday, and the book is here. I could also choose to add a calendar task, which I haven't. I didn't feel the need. But all of these arrows here are relations. That's because I relate this to multiple databases. All right. That's really all there is to it. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a really great good day.